Donald Trump's presidency likely to be second shortest in history, says presidential historian. Donald Trump's presidency is likely to be the second shortest ever, a leading historian and author has claimed. Professor Ronald L Feinman predicted that the former reality TV star will stay in the top job between the 31 days of William Henry Harrison in 1841, who died pneumonia, and the 199 days of James A. Garfield in 1881. Who died 79 days after he was shot by an assassin after terrible suffering and medical malpractice. Even if his time in office is dragged out, Professor Feinman predicted that Mr. Trump is unlikely to last the 16 months and 5 days of 12th President Zachary Taylor, who died of a digestive ailment while head of state in 1850. Donald Trump is fact-checked over claim he won the biggest electoral college victory since Reagan. The 20th century American history professor, who recently published a book about the unfortunate fates of U.S. leaders, added that he thought the Pence presidency was inevitable. He was referring to Mr. Trump's vice president, Mike Pence, who would take over if Mr. Trump was to leave the leadership. His prediction comes shortly after the White House admitted the president was told several weeks ago that his national security advisor Michael Flynn had not told the truth about a telephone call with a Russian diplomat. The news fueled broader concerns about his closeness to Russian President Vladimir Putin and the role his country may have played in helping Mr. Trump's election. Professor Feinman, who teaches at Florida Atlantic University, suggested the businessman-turned-politician is more generally unsuitable for office. Many foreign policy professionals are shaking their head at Trump's inappropriate behavior and language every time he speaks in public or issues a Twitter comment, and his instability and recklessness, he said, citing Mr. Trump's decision to hold a security meeting over the North Korean missile test in a public space in earshot of other people is a sign of his failure to act responsibly. The fact that Vice President Mike Pence played a major role in pushing Flynn out is a sign that Pence is already asserting himself with Trump, he said, adding the vice president often appears uncomfortable with Mr. Trump's freewheeling and careless behavior. No U.S. president has ever been successfully impeached, although an attempt was made to Bill Clinton but he was acquitted by the Senate.